Brownie, round one of the VFL this week. We've got the single alignment with Werribee this year. What does that mean for the boys?
Well, what it means is it's the opportunity for all the guys to play together, which is fantastic because obviously previously they've been split up onto the two alignments, which worked really well, and we had some really good relationships with both clubs. But now it just gives us the opportunity for all the guys to be on the same page. You know, whether it be 16, 17, 18, 19 of them, they know the game, the senior game plan. We carry that out with Werribee, and they're all across it.
I guess it also helps for the Werribee guys to get to know our guys better, to gel a little bit better, as opposed to having that split between North Ballarat and Werribee.
Oh, no doubt. There's no doubt about that. It's going to give us more opportunity as a football club to spend a little bit more time with Werribee. Like you said, instead of the two alignments, we just spend all our time now with Werribee.
What about the young guys coming through together as well? We've got sort of 3 or 4 draftees running around this week for Werribee. What does it mean to them to be able to play together?
Oh, look, I think it's fantastic. As I said, last year, unfortunately, we had times there where we had to split the two groups up at training as well as the game. So it was really, really hard. Sometimes we only had 5 or 6 players on the training track of a Friday. So now it means that the whole team's together on the last training session as well. They get used to playing with each other. Come game day, as you said before, the Werribee guys get to know us a bit better. We know them. It's just a fantastic structure.
What about John Lamont? He's obviously worked with a few of the boys working here previously. I imagine that relationship helps with the boys getting used to the Werribee structure, that sort of thing as well.
Oh, there's no doubt. Look, we're really lucky that Johnny spent, I'm not sure how long he was here, probably 5, 6, maybe longer years. So he knows the footy club backwards. He was involved in the development section as well, so that even more importantly, he understands exactly what we're trying to achieve. So we're incredibly lucky that Johnny's actually the senior coach at Werribee because, as I said, he understands exactly what both clubs are trying to achieve.
We saw guys like Declan Mountford and Ryan Clark do really well last week against the AIS team. What are we expecting from them on the weekend? Obviously some more experienced senior bodies against Essendon.
Yeah, all we're expecting from them is what we had on the last week, and that is just to give their best. And then they show their natural AFL attributes when they're doing that. And that's, those guys are just incredibly motivated, which makes them really easy to coach. And as I said, that's all we're expecting, just to be competitive, play the North Melbourne way, and the rest will look after itself.
What about another interesting one? Nathan Grimer might be potentially running around for Essendon. I imagine that's going to be a little bit weird for the coaching group as well as the players out there.
Oh, look, it will be, no doubt. I guess the first-year players, they won't have known much of Nathan. I mean, he was here a little bit in a working capacity, but from a playing teammate point of view, they wouldn't have that experience. But for the other guys, no doubt, it's going to be quite weird for them. So there might be a bit of friendly banter going on out there, I'm sure.
Potential match-up on perhaps a Sam Durden, Ben Mackay type. But I guess those guys got a game under their belt, and Sam Durden too now. How important is it getting that regularity of games for those key position young guys? Oh,
look, it's very important. Sammy's second game back last week, and Benny's first game, as you said. So I look from now on in, the more games we can get under their belt, the better. It's vital that they play games of football just for their development. You can train all you like, but you've got to get into the nitty-gritty of the game. It throws up all sorts of experiences, as we know. So that's what we're looking for. Just get games under their belt. They're both very talented boys. So really looking forward to watching them this year.
Thanks for your time, Bernie.
No worries. Thank you.